you when the night was long. Used to call you when the world went wrong. Now there's silence, just the echo of my cries. And I don't know how to dry my eyes. I thought you'd be here when I needed you, but now I see I was just a fool. The phone don't ring, the door don't open. Now it's just me and the love that's broken. No one left to call, no one to trust. I gave my all, but it turned to dust. I'm calling out, but there's no reply. Now I'm all alone, wondering why. I still remember how your voice felt, but it's all gone now, like a card that's been dealt. I tried so hard to make you stay, but you walked away and took the light of day. Find no one left to call, no heart to hear, just echoes of a love that disappeared. I tried, but you didn't care. Now I'm just lost in this empty air.
Nowhere in your arms,
You held me like a promise, but your eyes were far away. Your touch was warm and hollow. Love had nothing left to say. I searched you in the silence, in the space between your words, but every kiss you gave me felt like something I had heard. I'm nowhere in your arms, just a ghost beneath your skin. You held me for the ending, not the place where love begins. I was reaching through the fire, you were fading like a charm. Now I'm lost without a name, nowhere in your arms. I traced the shape of leaving in the rhythm of your breath. You whispered dreams at midnight, but I heard the sound of death. If love is just pretending, then what was I before? A memory in motion, or a shadow on your floor? If I know I'm nowhere in your arms, just a silence wrapped in skin. You love me with your absence,
breath. I walk the edge where silence screams, held my pain in broken dreams. You left me drowning in your light. Now I stumble through the night. I beg the sky for one last sign, but no stars answered back this time. Your shadow's cold against my skin, and I don't know where I've been. But I take one more breath, even though it hurts. I keep walking through the ashes and the dirt. You tore my soul apart, left me with your ghost, but I'm still breathing, and I need that moment. I wear the scars you couldn't see, but they're the only truth in me. No lullabies, no sweet refrain, just echoes calling out your name. Still I take one more breath, even when I break. I rise from the ground, no matter what it takes. You burn my every word, left me in the cold, but I'm still breathing, still not letting go. I won't forget, but I'll survive. One breath, one step, I stay alive.
I see shadows on my wall. Yeah, I see shadows on my wall. Ain't no one here but silence, and it's louder than it ought to be at all. You left your coat behind, hung it up, but not your heart. Yes, you left that coat behind, hung it up, but not your heart. Now the wind keeps blowing, tearing everything apart. I light a smoke, it curls and fades, just like every word you said. Yeah. to sleep at night.
She didn't scream, didn't slam the door, just left a note lying on the floor. No long farewell, no tearful cry, just silence in her goodbye. And now I sit with her name on my tongue, burning like fire where love once sung. I begged her to stay, but I knew the sign. There's nothing louder than silence in goodbye. Like fire where love once sung. I begged her to stay, but I knew the signs. There's nothing louder than silence in goodbye.
I don't feel the mornings anymore. Sunlight falls but don't break through. I just sit here by the door, waiting on a ghost like you. Used to breathe in something warm. Now I'm gasping at the cold. You walked out without a storm, but left a silence made of stone. There's a stone in my chest where my heart used to beat. It don't hurt, it don't rest, just sinks down deep. I drag it every step I is your voice behind the door, saying things I once held near, but don't believe no more. I ain't crying, I ain't healed, I'm just stuck somewhere between. Not alive, not yet killed, just heavy with what's unseen. Final, there's a stone in my chest, not a flame, not a spark. It just sits where love once slept, doing time in the dark. If you ever feel the weight when the wind cuts through the west, that's just me walking slow with a stone in my chest.
I kept it quiet, I bit my tongue. Now the silence burns my lungs. Whoa, there's a storm inside me, but no one can see. Smiling in daylight, but I bleed quietly. You pushed, I broke, but I never screamed. Now every heartbeat feels like a machine. Oh, don't mistake my silence for peace. It's just the eye of a storm before I release. There's a storm inside me, no shelter, no shore. You lit the fire, now hear me roar. I tried to sleep, but your side's still warm. This empty sheet still holds your phone. I close my eyes, but you show up still. smiling like nothing was ever real. The bed still knows your name, but you've been gone so long. Every night I call it out, but it don't right the wrong. I keep laying in this grave we made, waiting on a ghost to fade. But the bed still knows your name, and it drives me insane. The perfume lingers like a cruel goodbye. It pulls me closer, then leaves me dry. I shout your name to the midnight wall, but only silence answers the call. The bed still knows your name, but you've been gone so long. Every night I call it out, but it don't right the wrong. I keep laying in this grave we made, waiting on a ghost to fade. But the bed still knows your name, and it drives me insane. The bed still knows your name, though you've been gone so long. Every night I call it out, but it don't right the wrong. I keep laying in this grave we made, waiting on a ghost to fade. But the bed still knows your name, and it drives me insane. I can't forget you.
I held your name like fire till it burned right through my skin. Now I wear these scars in silence, with no hope of healing in. You love me when it's suited, then vanished in the smoke. I waited for a reason. Now I'm done being broke. The day I let you go was the first day I could breathe. No longer chasing ghosts. Through all the nights you leave, I let you fade like footprints in the snow. That was the day I let you go. I let you fade like footprints in the snow. That was the day, the day I let you go. My name into your past, said some things and made it last. I tore the letters, blocked your line, but you still echo in my spine. This love won't die, though I have tried. Buried deep, but still inside. It wakes me up, it steals my air, and leaves me drowning in despair. I walk the streets we used to claim, but nothing there still feels the same. I lost your hand, but not your flame. This love won't die, it knows no shame. This love won't die, though I have tried. Buried deep, but still inside. It wakes me up, it steals my air, and leaves me drowning in despair. The streets we used to claim, but nothing there still feels the same. I lost your hand, but not your flame. This love won't die, it knows no shame. for far too long. But I know I'll find where I belong. The storm's been fierce, but it'll pass. I'm moving on, I'm free at last. Through the rain, I'll find my way. The clouds will break, I'll see the day. Heartache fades and pain will go. I'll find peace and I'll let it show. The nights are cold, the days are gray, but I know I'll see the light someday. The road is hard, but I won't fall. I'll stand tall and face it all. Through the rain, I'll find my way. The clouds will break, I'll see the day. Heartache fades and pain will go. I'll find peace and I'll let it show. I'll find my way. The clouds will break, I'll see the day. Heartache fades and pain will go. I'll find peace and I'll let it show.
In a quiet sky, lit me up, then passed me by. I gave you all without a fight, but you left me alone with the night. Tears don't lie, they fall for truth, and mine keep falling back to you. I lost myself in trying to stay, and now I'm fading day by day. Where did I go wrong, loving you too deep? Now I'm wide awake while you sleep. You turned your back and closed the door. I'm still standing on your floor. You said you'd stay, but silence came. You filled the room with bitter shame. My hands are cold, my voice is low. but this pain refuses to let go. Where did I go wrong, loving you too deep? Now I'm wide awake while you sleep. You turned your back and closed the door. I'm still standing on your floor. Why love like mine gets left so rough? Where did I go wrong?
She left the light on in the hall, but not for me to find my way. It's just burning for a memory that don't know how to fade. See her in the doorway where her shadow used to lean, a ghost that won't stop haunting, and I can't wash it clean. The air still tastes like yesterday, and her name don't leave my tongue. I tried sleeping off her memory, but the hurt just clings on strong. Some nights I light a cigarette just to watch the silence burn, hoping pain's got mercy left, but some lessons never learned. I still sit right by that doorway where her silence chose to stay. There's no light that guides me now, just the dark she gave away. I still sit right by that doorway where her silence chose to stay. There's no light that guides me now, just the dark she gave away. myself lies I believe the most, but the glass runs dry, and you're still here, laughing in my head, crystal clear. Whiskey don't heal, it just delays the hell inside me that never fades. I drank to forget, but still I feel you're gone for good, and whiskey don't heal. Inside me that never fades. I drink to forget, but still I feel you're gone for good, and whiskey don't heal.
I'm sipping on shadows where the moonlight dies. My heart tells stories full of whiskey lies. A harmonica wails while the night grows thick. A raspy voice trembles with a moth-eaten trick. Oh, the blues don't leave, they just dance slow, like thunder rolling where the cold winds blow. Electric strings cry and the world feels torn in the ache of a heart that was never hands laugh as they spin their game. Each tick burns deeper like a brand of shame. Harmonica whispers through cracks in the night. Electric guitar groans, flashing pain in its light. Oh, the blues don't leave, they just dance slow, like pouring rain where no footsteps go. heart feels heavy like my old worn shoes. Your name's a whisper in the cold night blues. I walk this road where the shadows fall. Your echoes fade in, but I can't move at all. At all. The rain's a rhythm tapping on my skin. A lonely song reminding where we've been. Your touch was fire, now it's only smoke. These dreams of ours were the lines I broke. Oh baby, why did you leave me here with a broken heart and a shattered mirror? Love's a tune played out of key, but it still haunts like your memory. The harmonica cries like a distant train. Electric chords hum the weight of my pain. The storm rolls deep, but it soothes my soul. This sad love blues, a story untold. I see your face in the shadows, sway like a ghost that can't be wished away. Each note I play carves a piece of me into the strings of this melody. Oh baby, why did you leave me here with a broken heart and a shattered
smile like nothing ever died. No shattered glass, no final fight, just left me drowning in your quiet. You lied in silence like truth was cheap. I reached for love, you fell asleep. Now I'm stuck inside this fire you lit and lived. You walked away calm, I'm still out of breath. I gave you all, you shut me out, turned sweet forever into doubt. Now this room just echoes pain. You left the storm, I kept the rain. You lied in silence like truth was cheap. I reached for love, you fell asleep. Now I'm stuck inside this fire you lit and lived. You walked away calm, I'm still out of breath. And if you ever wonder
speak, I heard the truth so loud. Every time you turned away, your silence wore a shroud. You left without a fight, like I was never real. And now I count the nights you swore you'd never steal. I begged you with my tears, but you stared straight through. Like every word I whispered never meant a thing to you. You taught me how it feels to fade behind your game, while you lit your cigarette and forgot my name. Your silence screamed louder than your lies, cut deeper than the look inside your eyes. I gave you love, you gave me shame, and left me drowning in a whisper you never came. Your silence screams